Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm back out on the new swamp boat, except this time I got that little 15 Suzuki pushing me along. Today we're going to try to do a little bit of brim fishing in an area I've never been before. It might be my first one. Yep. First fish of the day. Yeah, I got a small one. It's not big, but it's a good start. Definitely small female, but that circle hook that I have on here went right to the top of the mouth. Maybe a little pumpkin seed, something of that nature. We'll go ahead, do that hook. We're just gonna let her go. Now the gear I am using today is some ultralight setups, generally 5 to 6 feet rods. You can use a little bit shorter, you can use a little bit longer, whatever your preference is. And I use 2-line test. I got a slip bobber setup, so it allows me to set the float height as I want very quickly, and also consolidates all the weight at the end, which gives me longer casting distances. One of the other things that's a little unusual about my setup is I actually use a circle hook, which I found to be really effective as far as kind of staying out of the twigs and things of that nature, don't get hung up as often, and does a great job hooking these brim in the top of the mouth. But yeah, great little setups here. 500, 1000 size reel. Doesn't really matter what brand you go with. Just find something about this size. It could be a $200 setup. It can be a $15 or $20 setup. I've used everything and they all catch fish. Well, that being said though, I'm gonna go ahead and get another cricket back on and hopefully catch a few more. Might have one off this limb. There we go. Line got hooked up in a tree for just half a second. Another small one, same species. Looks like a little pumpkin seed. Well, actually, no, that's a long gear. I take that back. But right there at the top of the mouth, we definitely want something a little bit bigger than this. We're talking about 4-inch fish right now. Really, I'm surprised I'm hooking them. But hopefully we can find some good 8 or 9-inch ones. Those are the ones I like to take home. Seems like something has it, but it's just playing with it almost. Go ahead and lift up on it. Yeah, it's small. Lots of smallies. Fortunately, they just weren't diving with it. I was worried they may have gotten it down to their gills, but this one did not. Easy there, champ. And away they go. Possibility of having something on, but I doubt it. Oh no, there is. It's actually pretty good. I don't know if I lost it or not. Oh, I'm trying to get it over that log. Well, this one is good. Yeah, definitely a keeper. First one of the day, boat flip him. There we have it. Buddy Ross gave me the thumbs up. He was just on the other side of that log and I thought I was hung up on something. These things are not very aggressive right now. Usually this time of year, you know, when they take the bait, they take the bait, but just a really slow, methodical bite. Let's get a better look at this guy. Yeah, there we go. I would say a hand-sized bluegill, pretty close to it. Definitely could fillet him. Unfortunately, I forgot my ice chest. And since he's the first one I caught, I'm gonna let him go. If I get into better numbers, well, I might have to bother Ross and see if I could use a stringer, put it in his. It's been about 45 minutes with no bite. Fortunately, with this river system, it actually goes up to some public hunting land that my buddy and I are interested in checking out. So I want to follow him with the long tail. We're going to see if this little swamp boat can make it up nearly as far as he can, and just check the area, see if it's somewhere we want to go maybe this winter. And then when it cools down a little bit this afternoon, we'll get back to the fishing. What's up?
It's not as steep over there.
Oh, too late. As far as the area I'm fishing today, we're starting in the northern portion of a river where it's pretty wide, and we're slowly working our way up to where it narrows a little bit. Now, as you work your way up, it may see less pressure, but you're going to have more current. So you're really looking for pockets that have limited current. That's where those bluegill are going to be, and of course, structure is going to be a key. On the southern end, there's a lot of docks and things of that nature. You want to fish underneath those docks, or you want to try to hit the wooded line beside it. These sandy shores that you may see on the side of me, those are areas that I don't want to target. I'm rather going to look for instance, these trees on this side that are down, have plenty of cover. That's where the bluegill are going to be today. Well, just threw this cricket out and got something. I don't know what I got. It's not a brim. Maybe a bass. Yeah. Yep, little bass. There you go. Circle lift got him right in the top of the mouth. There we go. Well, how about that? Not too many brim, but caught that sucker right there. I want to go ahead, let this guy swim back down. Right off. Man, it's already 4 o'clock, so I'm going to try to catch a couple more fish before I call it a day. Just a slow bite. River is still a little bit higher than what I'd like, and we're fishing some currents, which doesn't really help when it comes to brim, especially in smaller creeks. They like pretty dead currents and some holes within those currents. Maybe the last one of the day right here. Feels a little bit better. Still not terribly big, but better what we've been doing. There it is. A decent female to probably end the day. Well, it's been pretty enjoyable, but getting pretty late, so it's going to be time to start and go ahead and get back to the launch now. Well, I couldn't be happier with this boat's performance today. This little 15 Suzuki pushed me around just fine. Even if I had a second person here, it wouldn't have had a problem. Got into some shallower stuff with it. Obviously, not going to do as well as my buddy's longtail mud motor, but hey, got me pretty much where I would want to fish anyway. In some of those other areas, not quite as much. But yeah, as the water levels continue to go down, I really hope to get back out here, do much more fishing, will that be more brim, or I would love to do some catfish jugging. I haven't even done that this year. I look forward to some of these things. But guys, I do hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please make sure to share, like, subscribe for more, and as always, thanks for watching.